Hey, I'm here back from PyData Paris 2025. This time I'm sitting here with Nour and with Maria. Maria and Nour, can you quickly say, well, your names we already know now, but maybe the positions that you're in right now and approximately what you're working on?
Yeah.
Want to start,
So
Nour?
this is Nour, just to not have any confusion. Who's Nour? Who's Maria? I'm a Gen AI tech lead at Twig by Modus Create, and I work on data and Gen AI projects.
Hello, I'm Maria, and I'm a principal data and machine learning engineer at Modus Create or Twig. And I work on machine learning projects and data science, but also on software development projects.
So Gen AI and ML has become a really vast topic these days because it can be basically involved in anything, I think. So could you give a more concrete example of what you're working on at the moment?
Yeah, sure. So we've been doing lots of exciting projects lately. Beyond the hype, we've been able to take systems from POC to production. In particular, we've had a partnership with Eversana in the healthcare domain, where we've helped them automate some of the manual processing that they've been doing for their clients on marketing claims documents. So the idea is to use generative AI to extract claims from marketing documents and to be able to find evidence to support claims from existing prescription information. And we have been able to use advanced generative AI techniques to host this fully deployed on AWS, to use best practices in the domain, and to have a product that reduces the annotation time by a great percentage. It's been a great experience for us, and one of the maybe rare examples of Gen AI actually making a difference in.
And what was the main challenge here? The extraction from the documents or the...
Everything was a challenge.
Okay, like putting the whole thing together, the
Yeah,
different building
I mean,
blocks.
LLMs are good about following instructions, but when it comes to particular instructions and being able to replicate what subject matter experts have or do as their job, you need to be very specific. You need to have guardrails in place. You need to build a benchmark and make sure that your prompts and your processes follow or have a good performance on these benchmarks. And you need that to be performant, not just in the sense of machine learning accuracy, but also to be fast enough to be able to retry and get results whenever something fails during the process. And then we use things like RAG or vector spaces, but these are not exact science. So sometimes you have noise in the output. So we had to have post filtering as well over that. Lots of creativity going on to have a system that works and is resilient, but at the same time uses the latest techniques.
Okay, so in other words, if I understand correctly, what you said all the way in the beginning, to actually go to production and not just to proof of concept.
Yes.
That's where the real challenges lie right now, because you need to get all the details right. You
Yeah.
need to connect all of the different
Definitely.
parts, have it
I mean, it's
reproducible.
becoming much easier to just get to a proof of concept, especially with AI assisted coding or vibe coding. It's two different concepts for me, but with the facility with which it's possible to get at a POC, it becomes ever more important to be able to get to production and to actually have an ROI on your AI systems.
Great, yeah, thanks,
Sure.
Nour. Now on to you, Maria. What's your current project?
Yeah, in my current project, I'm not yet at the Gen AI stage, but we are at the data stage, and data security is our concern. The client that I'm working for has their data very private and secret, so it's very important to get the authorization right, who can see what, and actually for that we had enough freedom to be able to choose open source solution, which we did. We used OpenFGA to do fine grained authorization that helps with the expectations and requirements that we have first. So for example, you have a group of people that should be seeing part of the documents, and documents have their own features, and you have to orchestrate all this in one place, basically.
What does fine-grained authorization mean? What is the granularity that you can actually get?
The granularity is at the database row level, basically. That's the granularity that we are aiming for.
Okay. Well, it sounds complex as well.
Yes, it does.
So here at PyData Paris, you're giving a presentation, right?
Yeah, Nour
Can you
does.
quickly say whether it will be about the project you
Yeah.
described, or?
It's partly from the project I described, and also because we've been doing multiple projects over the last couple of years, and we've been able to see that there are patterns that we keep happening in our projects. So we wanted to share this practical experience with the PyData crowd. That you can do Gen AI beyond the hype with best practices, and you can do it in a rigorous way.
Great, thanks.
Sure.
Maria and Nour, see you around
Yeah.
at the conference, and enjoy.
Yeah, see you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.